Good morning, my dedicated viewers, and welcome if this is your first time. Glad to have you back if you've been away for a while. I'm Mark, and this is MEYOCHI, your gateway to flexibility, range of movement, and injury prevention for an active and healthy lifestyle. Today's routine is the ocean routine. So let's begin. Feel the stretch, not the pain. Our first exercise is going to be the overhead finger blaster, and what we're going to do is we're just going to stretch our fingers out like that and bring them over your head and blast them out to the sky. And you're going to stretch all your fingers and your shoulders and your upper back and just stretch as high as you can into the sky like this. And you'll feel it stretching in your torso. And just stretch up to the sky, finger blast. Oh, this feels really good. This is a great start of a stretch in the morning. And just finger blast. And down, relax. We're going to do that one more time. Stretch those fingers out, blast them to the sky, and finger blast. Oh, that feels good. I can feel it in my abdomen and my upper shoulders and arms. Okay, relax. I think we're going to do that one more time. I like that. Stretch them out, finger blast, up to the sky. Oh, I can feel that. That just feels so good in my abdomen. All right, and relax. The next one's going to be the hug stretch. And we're just basically going to give ourselves a hug. Put your right over your left arm and stretch them like this. Okay, and then just give yourself a hug. And you'll feel it stretching in your upper back and in your shoulders and your elbows. And don't forget to breathe in and out, nice and easy. This is a nice, relaxing one. Nice and easy. Okay, relax. Now go left over right and stretch. Give yourself a hug this morning. All right, relax. Right over left, we're going to do it again, and give yourself a hug. I think we're going to have a decent sunrise this morning. Got some clouds out there and some color. Okay, relax. And one more time, left over right. Give yourself a hug. And relax. The next one's going to be the side torso bend. We're just going to have our legs, arm, shoulder width apart, and we're just going to bend over like this to the side. And this is stretching our vertebrae and our spinal column. So again, feel the stretch, not the pain. If that's as far as you can go, it's as far as you can go. Over time, you will get more flexible. That's the whole point. Just feel the stretch, not the pain. The more you do these, the more flexible you'll get, and that's the key, right? Because I want you out here with me for the next 20, 30, 40 years. We're going to do this. All right? Stand up, and now let's go to the other side. And just let this arm droop, and have your torso go to the side. Keep your back straight. We are going to age gracefully together. All right? Stand straight up. And then back over to the side and stretch. Ah, I really like this one because it gives you a good feeling inside your spine and the side of your torso right there. Okay, up, and one more time to the other side and stretch. Oh, that feels really good. Don't forget to breathe in and out, nice and easy. All right, up. Our next one is going to be the knee circles. And we're just going to kind of relax like this, try to keep your back as straight as you can, put your hands on your knees, and we're going to do the hula dance and do knee circles like this. And what happens is we are doing range of movement exercises with our knees and in our ankles as they're swiveling back and forth like this. And we're just going to do the hula dance. Kind of like this, right? The hula dance. All right, now stop, and you're going to go the other direction. This gives you a little bit of strength up in your thighs and in your calves as well, but this is a great range of movement for your ankles and your knees. Those tendons and vertebrae are thanking you right now. Okay, stop. Now we're going to go in the other direction and do the hula on this beautiful sunrise morning. Got some color out there. Okay, stop. And we're going to do it one more time, the other direction. That feels really good in my joints down there. Okay. All right, relax. Now we're going to do the tennis match, and it's exactly what it says. We're going to stretch the neck muscles and the vertebrae in our neck. So this is a very tender area. Feel the stretch, not the pain. And we're just going to be like a tennis match. Stand straight up and bring your chin to your shoulder. As if you're watching a tennis match. You're just going to, we'll go this way and hold that for a second. Now look forward, and now we're going to go to the other side. Have a lot of walkers on the beach today enjoying this sunrise. It's very early in the morning. Summer solstice is here, longest day of the year. So it's about 6:25 right now in the morning. A lot of people up this morning, checking out the sunrise. Where I'm at right now is a great shark's tooth beach, so everybody comes here and looks for shark's teeth. Okay, look forward, go to the other side. And don't worry, the shark's teeth they're looking for are not shark's teeth that just fell out of sharks' mouths. They're petrified, anywhere from 3 to 6 million years old. So you don't have to worry about a bunch of sharks being out there losing teeth. They're petrified fossils, and they come out here and look for them all the time. This is going to be my new location for the summer, because I can't drive on the beach in certain areas where I used to. But I like this. It's a nice, peaceful area. All right, and now it is time to transition to the floor. And you know what that means. Food of the week. And our food of the week is watermelon. Watermelon contains high levels of lycopene, which is a powerful antioxidant that fights off some cancers, protects cells from UV damage, and prevents skin damage as we age. Vitamin A in watermelon is good for your eyes and may prevent macular degeneration. Watermelon helps to detoxify the body. The potassium acts as an electrolyte to help hydration and blood flows. And finally, the magnesium decreases water retention and bloating. Watermelon, great food of the week. And as always, the food of the week is one part of my 4 pillars of MEYOCHI. And my 4 pillars of MEYOCHI are flexibility, proper nutrition, stress reduction, and exercise of any kind. You follow my 4 pillars and your quality of life is going to improve dramatically. So let's get to the floor exercises. And our first one is going to be the reverse arm stretch. And what we're going to do is we're just going to, this is a little weird. Oh, that's a beautiful sunrise. It's kind of like a reddish orange this morning. That is just gorgeous with a little bit of clouds on there. Wonderful. What we're going to do is we're just going to point our fingers to our knees and bring your wrists back and then just lean back like this, and you're going to feel it stretching in your inner arms, in your wrist, and in your fingers, and in your shoulders. That is just a gorgeous sunrise. It's one of those ones where you see in the pictures where you have the lines in the sun, and it has the different levels of colors. If I had a telephoto lens, you could see it better. I know you can't see it as well. All right, let's go back. I'm digressing. And now we're going to point our fingers and then bring them back like this. And I know this feels weird when you're doing it, but it feels really good. It's actually one of my favorites. I love this stretch right here. And you're feeling it in your elbows and in your forearms right there and in your wrists. Really, really good. And just lean back. Feels good. All right. One more time. That is just a gorgeous sunrise. I'm loving it. It's just multi-layered colors of the sun. I hope you can see it in there. I'm not sure if you can or not. All right. And one more time. Okay, and relax. I'm going to digress for a moment because guess what a couple days ago was? The summer solstice. And what the summer solstice is that is the longest day of the year. And if you watch my videos at all, you're going to see the sun travel not up and down, but left to right. And on the summer solstice, it's the furthest northern point in the northern hemisphere. So it has traveled as far north as it's going to be. Now, in the winter solstice, you'll see that sun, it travels all the way to the southern point, which is over there. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to put up, just briefly right now, one of my videos where you can see the sun in the winter, which will be on my left-hand side. So it'll be on the left-hand side, and that's the furthest point to the south. You don't really see it unless you're looking at the sunrise every morning. You can see how the sun moves on the horizon, but it moves left to right as well as up and down. So we're at the longest day of the year, summer solstice. Winter solstice is 6 months from now. It'll be the shortest day of the year. And I always bring this up. And if you watch my videos at all, you'll see the sun shift left and right. And so right now it's there. And like I said, it's going to go all the way to over there 6 months from now. Okay, enough digression. Let's get back to the exercises. I just always love my solstice times. All right, the next stretch is going to be the cow arch cat stretch. And what we're going to do is we're just going to get on our knees and start like this. And we're just going to stretch. I'm going to get so you can see the sun. And we're going to stretch like a Halloween cat and breathe in and out, nice and easy. Stretch like a Halloween cat. This is great for your vertebrae in your back. Okay, now we're going to do the cow stretch, which is the opposite. Now you're going to have your back curve to the ground, have the stomach to the ground like this. Nice curve this way. And now, cat stretch, cat arch, just like a Halloween cat. This is stretching your vertebrae. Classic yoga move. Breathe in and out, nice and easy. Cow stretch. Curve that stomach down and your back into the floor. And raise your head up. All right. And now, cat arch. And cow stretch one last time. And stretch. Okay, all right. Whew. Now it is time to stand back up. And this is where I'd like to talk about stretching with you. My goal is stretching with you for the next 20, 30, 40 years. So if you like what I'm doing, please help me spread the word. You can do this by sharing all my videos by going to MEYOCHI.com. Or you can go to my YouTube homepage by clicking on the MEYOCHI icon in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. This icon right here. If you press on this icon, you'll see all my videos categorized by stretching routines and sunrise time-lapse videos. I do time-lapse videos of all of my stretches. And just hit this icon right here in the bottom left-hand corner. You'll go straight to my YouTube homepage. Also, if you're a frequent viewer, then hit the red subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of the page. This will notify you of all my latest videos, which are posted every other Saturday at 6 a.m. And finally, I'd love to hear your comments, questions, and any kind of feedback. So feel free to write them in the comments section below down here, all right? And don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up like button. Now let's get back to our exercises. Thank you for letting me say that. The next one is going to be the inner thigh stretch. And we're just going to spread our legs like this and bend this knee forward and just stretch like this and push your hip out to the side. And you're going to feel it stretching in the inner thigh area right here. That feels really good. You feel it stretching inside here. And this leg goes out and this leg goes straight like this. All right? It takes a little bit of muscles in your thigh to do this. All right, stand up straight. And now we're going to do the other one. This leg goes out, knee straight, hip out this way. And you're stretching your inner thigh, and it also stretches your hips a little bit as well. Okay, stand up straight, and now put your knee out and stretch. Great summer morning. It is now officially summer with the summer solstice. That means it's starting to get hot. All right. Stand up straight, and one more time. Knees out like this. Hip out. And you'll feel it stretching inside here. Great inner thigh hip stretch. Actually, keep your back straight. That's me curving over. All right. Now it's time to get your chair. And we are going to do the toe curl ankle stretch. And this one's always strange, and I know some people have a hard time with it. We're just gonna, with this foot, you're going to put your toes this way and then twist your heel this way. And you'll feel it stretching inside your front shin and the bones in your ankle and the top of your foot. And point it out this way, away from your body. Point your heel away from your body. Beautiful morning. Okay, now we're going to do the other one. Have your toes go out, and now point it this way. Just point the heel away from your body. I know this is a strange stretch, but it really feels good in your upper feet and in that shin area. This is probably one of the most difficult ones to explain of all my series. So don't feel bad if you're not doing it quite right. All right, one more time. Bring this toes back, push them down, and then point your heel away from your body. Use your chair for balance. Another beautiful summer morning. Okay, and one more time. Heel in and point it out this way, or feet down. Okay, now we're going to do the genie stretch. And we're just going to sit in our chairs. And just like I Dream a Genie, put your right hand over your left and then bring it up in the air over your head like this. And again, feel the stretch, not the pain. If that's as far as you can go, it's as far as you can go. And then just stretch over your head. And you'll feel it stretching in your upper shoulders, your upper back, and your torso. Okay. And relax. One more time, left over right, and over your head. Relax, right over left, and over your head. Okay. Relax. One more time, left over right, and over your head. I'm hoping you're enjoying this beautiful morning. Breathe in and out, nice and easy. Okay, and relax. And now we're on to our last one, which is the forward spine stretch. One of these ones where I have to say it again, feel the stretch, not the pain. We're stretching our vertebrae, and be very gentle with that. Use your hands for support. Don't use your muscles in your back to let you down, but we're gonna bend forward like this and stretch, okay? And then as we do that, use your hands for support, and then just bend forward, bring your hands to the ground, and then just go down as far as you can. Feel the stretch, not the pain. This is great for your spinal column and vertebrae. Breathe in and out, nice and easy. I love this one. Okay, put your hands on your knees, push yourself back up, and stretch, and enjoy this morning. And one more time, bring yourself down, go down as far as you can, and just stretch. Feel that stretch, no pain. Okay. Put your hands on your knees, push yourself back up. We're going to do that one more time. And down we go. Okay, put your hands on your knees, and we're done. Great summer solstice stretch. I hope you enjoyed it. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Today I'd like to talk about setbacks and how they're just a part of life. We all experience them, and what it really comes down to is how do we react to setbacks is the key. Do we react positively or do we react negatively to setbacks? And I always like to think that you can always make a positive out of a setback or a failure. It's just your mindset and how you approach a setback or a failure. And you know, a classic example is myself, right? I'm working on this new series called MEYOCHI Office. And what MEYOCHI Office is it's going to be a 3-series where I'm doing stretching exercises for people sitting in office chairs. And I've got this office setting in some very unique locations, and I can't wait to show you. But it's been a challenge to the least to get these series filmed. And classic example, I had all my stuff set up, and it takes a long time to set up all your videos and stuff, and got it ready to go, and it was just too windy outside. And when it's windy like that, it really hits your microphone, and when your microphone hits the wind, it's very distracting to the viewer. The last thing you want to hear is so I had to scrap that day. And I said, okay, it's the wind, it's the weather, you know, things aren't perfect when you're out here on the beach, and you just have to roll with it. So I did it again, and I went to another place, tried it again, and setting everything up, and I'm excited, the beautiful day, and I'm getting ready to put out my chair, and I'm like, where's my chair? I forgot my chair. And the whole point of MEYOCHI office, right, is to be sitting in your chair doing stretching exercises. And I forgot to bring my chair. I had all of my camera equipment, everything was set out. And you talk about a setback. That one really made me feel defeated after that. And you know, I'm sure I said a few choice words out there because I had just this great, feeling that this was going to be a great video, and I couldn't do it. I'm at the beach and I got no chair to do my filming. So that was a setback. Did I feel defeated? Yeah, you better believe I felt defeated. I almost felt like just saying, that's it. I'm not going to do this series anymore. But I have used a philosophy that I have learned from one of my college professors 30 years ago, whenever it was that I went to college. I can't remember, it's been so far now. And he was believe it or not, a calculus teacher. And he taught it in a very unique way where you had to learn things by more of a visualization. And he would say that once you get frustrated, you can't figure out the problem, just walk away from it for a while. Go do something else, go sit underneath the tree, go walk, do whatever, but just walk away from the problem, the math problem that you can't figure out. And he says what will eventually happen is magically the idea will pop back into your head. And I have used that philosophy my entire life since he told me that. And it works perfectly for setbacks and failures. So you have a setback, and you can't just seem to get it right. And the best thing to do is not to get all frustrated and turn this thing into a negative and start throwing things and cussing like I did a little bit. We're all human. But just, walk away from it. So what did I do? I walked away from it, thought about other things, wiped my brain clear of MEYOCHI office for a few days, and just kind of breathed deep and concentrated on other things. Didn't let it bug me or stress me out. And lo and behold, a few days later, I got a couple more ideas in my head. I felt recharged and ready to go and tackle MEYOCHI office with a vengeance. And sure enough, about a week ago, I filmed my first MEYOCHI office, and it went successfully well. And now I'm all charged up to do my other two parts of the series. I'm going to do one tomorrow, and then I'll have my third one probably sometime next week. I'm hoping to have it posted probably in about a month or so. But, I feel much better on the inside. I never really stressed out about it. I finally got it filmed. So the takeaway from this is, try not to stress out about your failures. Learn from them, walk away from it for a while, wipe your brain clear, and those ideas are going to pop in your heads for the solutions. And you're going to actually make your idea or whatever you're trying to do actually even better. So how does this fit into our 4 pillars of MEYOCHI? One of the 4 pillars is stress reduction, right? If you can learn how to make positives out of your setbacks and your failures, your stress level is going to go down. And over time, with practice, we all have the failures and the setbacks. You're going to know that when you have a setback, you're just going to say, I'm going to follow Mark's idea and just walk away from it for a while, clear my brain, and the idea is going to come back in your head. And you're going to feel more confident when you have those setbacks, and you're going to be like, it's no big deal, and your stress level goes down. So what are my 4 pillars of MEYOCHI? Flexibility, proper nutrition, stress reduction, and exercise of any kind. You follow my 4 pillars, and your quality of life is going to improve dramatically. Now, I usually go and do something as the sun rises out in the ocean or some kind of an exercise, but I kind of had a fight with an oyster bed a few days ago, and guess what? My feet lost. And I have a bunch of cuts on the bottom of my feet that are still healing, so I don't want to quite go out in the ocean or do anything too strenuous. So I think I'm just going to go for a casual walk today. And I see you. just wanted to make a quick snapshot. First of all, we got some cool pelicans coming by right here. Oh, you know my pelicans are my favorites. And they're just hitting that water with the offshore breeze and traveling. But the reason I'm doing this quick little note is see these right here, this sand right here? This is a loggerhead turtle that just came up last night and came into the sand dunes and laid its eggs. It's turtle laying season here. And this was literally about, I don't know, 25 yards where I shot MEYOCHI this morning. I didn't see it because it was pitch dark, or I probably would have done it right in front of this turtle track. But the turtles come up out of the ocean at night, and this is their flippers as they drag their whole body up the beach. And they're very, very heavy, 400, 500 pounds, and this is their little flippers, and they go all the way to the sand dunes, dig a big hole with their back feet, and then lay eggs. And their legs are usually about, I don't know, 75 to 100 eggs. And they bury them, and then about, I don't know, 2-3 months later, they hatch, and little teeny loggerhead turtles about this big come out, and they travel out into the ocean. They say, and they're not 100% sure, but they say that the little baby turtles will geolocate themselves to this place, this island, and they will always come back here to lay their eggs in the future when they become adults. Don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they say. So this is a loggerhead turtle track that laid its eggs last night. I just thought you might like to know that. All right, talk to you later. I see you.